What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show for Friday, December 11th, starring Maxwell Smart. And Max is running hot. Then we move to 7 p.m. action. And on today's card, Max is hammering some of these marquee matchups. And Creighton Blue Jays are involved in one of them. Next up, 7 p.m. Eastern, Nebraska Cornhuskers, 3-2 on the season, 0-0 away. Yet to play a road game, 5 games at home in Lincoln, Nebraska. At number 8, Creighton Blue Jays, 3-1, 3-0 at home. The CHI Health Center, Omaha. In Omaha we go. This is Nebraska's first road game after playing their first 5 at home. They opened their season with an easy 102-55 win over McNeese State before losing 69-66 to Nevada. They followed that up with an easy win over North Dakota State and a tighter win over South Dakota, 75-64. They then had a game against Florida A&M canceled due to positive cases in the Rattlers program. Then had 8 days off, and you could tell. After 8 days off, they shot 37.7% from the field. They lose to Georgia Tech 75-64. That was just on Wednesday night. So that is your Nebraska Cornhuskers. Now we move. But as they shot 37.7%, Kobe Webster, 6 of 7 from 3, put up 20 points. So it was the rest of the team that let Nebraska down. After 3 easy home victories over North Dakota State, Omaha, and Kennesaw State, Creighton had their first challenge of the season and came up just short in a 73-72 loss at Kansas on Tuesday night. John Ryan got us on Creighton plus 3.5 or 4, depending on where you got it, and it cashed for us. And they almost won it. Very, very close. Missed foul shot late by Zagorowski that would have tied up the game. Creighton played well, beaten up on the glass. Jayhawks pulled down 13 offensive rebounds, turned them into 11 second chance points. Mahoney had 19, Zagorowski had 16. Both Bishop and Jefferson went for 13. This is a Creighton squad with depth. Nebraska, Creighton. Move over to the odds here. Creighton, 14.5-point favorites at FanDuel. The total at 149.5, max $1 million. Here we go. 7 p.m. Eastern. Take it away.
Let me tell you something, Jim, about Creighton basketball. They don't like Nebraska basketball. They think that they're punks, that they're cucks. Okay? I don't like Nebraska basketball. But I will say one thing, Jim. There are 2 guys I like on the team. And I think that you're going to know why. They got a certain kind of passport, a Canadian passport. They like the maple syrup all over their pancakes. But dark maple syrup, because that's the better maple syrup. Delano Banton has done a fantastic job playing the point. Hopefully he will do a shit job playing the point because, let's be frank, his 3-point shot and his free throw shooting is shit. Shamil Stevenson finally getting his way back on the floor, involved in a stop at Nevada, a year off. Playing in the Nebraska system. Now he's out on the floor. He's putting in, I think he was averaging like 7.8 points per game. So shout out to my fellow Canadians. Keep on hooping. But when it comes to this Nebraska team, they got free throw issues. They got 3-point issues. Like you said, Jim, the only guy that's hitting threes is Kobe Webster. Kobe Webster's hitting 40% of those threes and 80% of his free throws. So the defense is going to have to narrow in on them. The bottom line of this Creighton team is Marcus let them down. Marcus will pick them up. You can bet your ass on that. Marcus Zagorowski missing that free throw, got iced by the Zebras, a.k.a. the refs. They should be back in the frickin' plains getting chased by lions instead of making calls and decisions like that to help a blue blood named Kansas. I think that Creighton comes out mad. I think that they come out fast. This is a team that does have fantastic complementary pieces to Marcus Zagorowski. Right now, they're very balanced. Christian Bishop is leading this team in scoring. Denzel Mahoney and Damian Jefferson are both showing why their names were in the hat to try and get drafted. I think that with their performance this year and what we're yet to see, they will solidify that very easily. Mitch Ballock's the one in a shooting slump. He's got to pick it up. They need his shooting. They need his cold-bloodedness. And from what I've seen the last couple years, I know it's coming. So waiting for him to explode. And this could be the defense that you do it against. But when it comes to defense, Creighton's going to have to lock down 37% field goal defense against 3 cupcakes in Kansas. I think that there's a little credibility to that number, and I do think that they're going to be able to lock down on Nebraska. I think that when you look at this game, they got to win on the glass. They won +9 on the glass last year versus obviously a different roster, but I do think that they can box out on this very positionless Nebraska team with guys like Teddy Allen and Lat Mayen coming in from the junior college ranks. So Creighton's going to shoot 50% from the field. They're going to hit their free throws. They got to improve the three-point percentage. They got to win on the glass, like I said, and do a much better job on the O glass, because that's where Nebraska will be able to hurt them and keep this game close. I think that if you protect the ball from this aggressive style of defense and do not allow them to ball hawk you, I think that you keep them honest. And the best way to do that is move it from side to side and drilling threes and making that defense play honestly. I think that they'll do that. I think that the first half will be a very good indicator. I look to back them in the first half at anything under 10. So I think that Creighton's going to win this game. And I think that in the end, it may get closer than it looks just based on the box score. And forgive me, I just want to pull up a line from one of our friends, Aunt L, a diehard Creighton basketball fan. Where is this line that he said? He's going to be in rural Nebraska tomorrow, and he's going to be rocking his Creighton gear. But Creighton's going to build a 25-point lead. They're going to coast in the last 3 minutes. Nebraska's going to end the game on an 8-0 run, and they're going to end up losing by 15 or 14. So I think that's what's going to happen. I agree with Ant there. Creighton's not going to take Nebraska lightly. I think that this is a game that you can easily get on full game at 14. And I think that at either like 7.5 to 9.5, you're going to get very good value on a first half with Creighton. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I think it's a great look. Creighton first half, get in as early as possible, as soon as the line comes out, because I think this balloons. I love it. All right.